This is chapter 9.2, using a calculator for finding the equation of the regression line. So here's what you're going to do. You're given the heights and the in feet and the stories that some buildings in Miami have. So there are 9 buildings listed here. So you're going to put the heights in L1, you're going to put the stories in L2, and we're going to answer these questions. We're going to find out when X is 500, what is Y going to be, and we're going to answer each one of these. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that C is going to be one where the prediction is not going to be meaningful because there's no data that has like 300 feet, so it's kind of outside of the range of the original data, so you don't want to even predict that one. You want to leave that one out. So we're going to go to the calculator now, and we're going to stat and edit, and I'm going to show you the numbers. I put them in L1 and L2. I've already put them in there. And then you're going to go to stat, over to calculate, and we're going to do number 4, linear regression. Now, let me do that one more time. And the one thing about this is you want to make sure that you hold the numbers to a long number behind the decimal, because the more refined you have it, the better answers you're going to get. So I'm not going to round this off a whole bunch, so I would want to write all of this down. This is going to be your slope because this is y equals mx plus b. The calculator calls it ax plus b. A is your slope, b is your y-intercept. So what you're going to do here is I'm going to write it out pretty good. I took it all the way out to this 1. And then the y-intercept I actually took all the way out to the 8. So you want to keep these numbers pretty long. If you don't, these answers are going to be off by a little bit. So I put these in y equals, and I write it as in the form of an equation. So here's my slope, and I held on to a good bit of the numbers. 0.0619401 x. So that's the slope. It's like y equals mx plus b, and b would be 7.5345048. And you type in a lot of numbers, but it makes it more accurate for you. So here's what we're going to do now. We want to know the answer for 500. So I'm going to go second window, which sets my table, and I'm going to put 500 at the table set. That's my x, and when I press second graph, that takes me to the table. And that tells me what my y value is, and if I round that off, I'm going to get 39 stories. So I'll do the next number, which is 650. So go second window or second table set. That's what we're really going into, and we're going to put 650, and then we're going to go second graph or second table, and that's going to be about 48. So see, these numbers don't round off to the right number. This probably would have been a smaller decimal had I not taken the numbers out in such length. So now the last one, I'm going to go second window or second table set, and I'm going to go to 725 and go second graph or second table, and the answer is going to be 52. And that's how you can find all of those answers without having to work all of this out. The calculator actually does it for you. Remember, you use L1, L2, you write an equation, you hold on to just as many places as you can. I could have used all of the numbers, I just didn't, but it would have been more accurate had I done that. But don't ever round it off to like 0.06 or round this one off to 8. You want to hold on to those decimal places.